Hey guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back. Today I am doing a layout with my Hip Kit June and July. And I think I also pulled in a couple of things from my stash that I had that were other items from Poolside, but I don't think anything ever made it onto the layout. So what I am doing is I am gutting this paper. I love navy blue, and I knew that I wanted to mount my photos on it, and I didn't want to waste the outside edges, and I knew that I could use that on another layout. So I couldn't cut straight, so what I'm doing there is just eyeballing, and once you get one side straight, it's easier to get all the others. These pictures were taken at a water park when we were on our way out, and my son just loves ice cream, as in most children, but thought they were cute and wanted to get them scrapped. And I decided just to leave them as 4x6. My Selfie, the software, is not compatible with Windows 10 yet, so I'm hoping that will happen soon, and I was not patient enough to wait for them to come back. Plus, sometimes I like to challenge myself just to use the 4x6 photos because that's what you have on hand. So I was trying to figure out which paper I wanted to use for the background, and I decided to use this horizontal stripe. I thought it just had a brighter look for these pictures, and since there's a little bit of a yellowish tinge in them from the umbrella that he was sitting under, I thought that that horizontal brightened it up just a bit more. So in this piece of paper, it's got a bunch of words for summer, and I wanted to highlight ice cream, and you can see it, and in the end it ends up getting covered up. So I did all that work for nothing, but the thought was there. The embellishment cluster that you see me messing with right now was pre-made. Irit had a video, probably a couple months ago, where she had pre-made some embellishments, and in hopes just to maybe make creating a page faster. For me, it did not make this page go faster, but I really liked the way that the embellishments turned out, so it's not, a loss for me. And I don't mind it if the page takes me the same amount of time. So what I'm doing with these layers, you see me like scooting it back, scooting it, a half inch here, a half inch there. I am trying to line up the corners to either the side of the page, or I don't want the corners to end right on top of one another. I like it when the mats of the edges of the photo or the pieces of paper are varied. I just think it brings a little bit more visual interest. You pull out one of my punches that I haven't used in a while, and this is just the notebook punch. And I am using one of the Tim Holtz Distress Inks. I believe that is Salty Ocean, but I will double check, and I will put that on my blog. And I've just decided to go ahead and put these layers down. One of the neat things or easy things about when you're working with two 4x6 photos is that it takes up a lot of real estate on the page. So there's only, so much that you can do with the page before it just starts, getting cluttered and, or just not enough room for things. So I decided to mount the embellishment cluster on the foam tape, again just to give it a little bit of visual interest. And I really like that you can see shadows underneath, and on top of that, it just rests nicer with the pictures as well. And that little cluster was one of my favorites that I had made. Those little ice cream scoops, oh my heck, they are so cute. And of course, gold glitter. Hello. You can never go wrong with gold glitter. I'll take gold glitter on everything, thank you. And silver's not too bad either. I'll take them both. Who am I kidding? So anyway, at this point, I'm just trying to figure out if, there's anything else that I want to do, want to add. Like I said, there's really not a whole lot of real estate left when you're using 2 4x6 photos. So I wanted to use that wood button from the poolside enamel dots and buttons and whatever that little package is called. I really enjoyed that. That was a little something different that Crate has done, and I really did enjoy the wood buttons and the enamel dots. I don't think there's been a layout lately that I've made that hasn't had an enamel dot or 2 or 10 on it. So I decided that I wanted to bring some of that navy up into that left-hand corner. I had already pulled the thickers that was in the kit, the navy blue foam thickers, and I wanted the navy to be balanced. And I had already thought just, the photo map behind the 2 photos would act as one part of the navy. And it just is visually more appealing when there's, your eye can follow and the colors and the embellishments are in that visual triangle, or either in that one flow, like a diagonal flow. And for this, it ends up being a little bit different, but I was happy with the end result. So one thing that I do end up doing, but not showing on camera because my space is just not geared for that, is I do sew around the edges of a few of the paper layers and that photo, the blue corner in the upper left-hand corner. And I do that with navy thread, and I just am on a navy thread kick, and I just love the appearance that it gives, another texture, dimension, all that. You hear everybody saying it. That's exactly why I did it, and I loved it. So for the title, I wanted to do, like happiness is ice cream or chocolate ice cream, and I tried to make the title read like happiness is chocolate ice cream, because, for the longest time, that's the only flavor that this boy would ever eat. Now he at least adventures out into double chocolate, or, death by chocolate, or something that has chocolate in it. But I really couldn't figure out how to make the title show up any other way. The LE Studio letters just kind of got lost on the background, and they didn't look right over top of the the ice cream cones to be right on top of the word ice cream. I did not want to cover up any of the glitter cones. I just thought they were too pretty. So I end up just leaving the top part of the title alone and bringing down the chocolate in that bottom right hand corner. So my desk is really messy. I had to stop the video and actually clean off my desk. How awful is that? I just don't have enough physical workspace. That's what I need. So anyway, I decided to commit to having the chocolate part of the title down below underneath his photos, and that way it just reads happiness is chocolate, and the ice cream is just with the embellishment cluster. So I think this is pretty much it. The only thing left that I'm going to do is a few sprinkles, and the close-ups will show the stitching at the end. Thanks so much for taking time with me today. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.